Hello, this video is to take you through the events module in GuardLink. This is part of the system that allows you to temporarily take stock off the system while you go off and do an off-site event, and then you can either goods it all back in or register your sales through GuardLink. So I'm going to show you how to do it where you register the sales through GuardLink, which means they don't touch EPOS or your Z reads. So I'll show you that one first. So we go to back office, book stock in and out, book stock out, and then we give the event a title and proceed. So now we can start scanning in our EANs. We can either scan them in individually or we can do the copy and paste import a list in that we've used in other bits. So for this one, I'm just going to do one item. There we go, and proceed. He's added. Now we're going to take 100 copies of this with us. So as you can see, the summary gives you a little summary of how much is going out. So we click proceed, and you can add more lines at this point, or we just click proceed to finish. There we go, gives you a chance to double check. And we're going to book stock out. It will ask you if you want to print off a sheet to take with you. You can do. I won't do for this, but you can. I'm going to click no. And that's done. So 100 copies of that book have been removed from the system. So whoever's left behind can't sell it or tell someone you got it when you haven't. So when you're done with your event, we click back office, book stock in out again, and then book stock back in. We find the one that's we're working on. So we test event 2. There we are. Proceed. So at this stage, we are scanning everything that is coming back into stock. Okay, only the items that are coming back into the shop. So I'm going to paste one of those. And we had a fairly good time, so I'm only goods in 10 back. So it gives us a breakdown there. And then I'm going to click proceed. And as you can see, it's broken down. It's told us how many we've sold, how many quantity we've sold, and how much is going back on. At the top right hand corner, you've got your running total for your sales. At the moment it says 0. If I click book stock back in, those 10 have been added back to stock and the 90 sold have been added to sales, so the sales total's updated, and then those others have been added to sales processing. So there's one way of doing it. Another way is if you want it to show up on your Z-read and go through your till, then the best option is to book everything back in as if you hadn't sold a thing, and then put what you had sold through the till. So it's just as easy. So we go back office, book stock in out, create one again. We'll do our EAN. And again, we'll have 100 copies of him. Proceed, book stock out. But instead of this time telling it what's coming back in, we're just going to say everything's coming back in. So we book stock back in, find the right one. And then we've got this orange button down the bottom here, check everything back in. So we can click that, and then all 100 copies are going back onto the system. There we go, so we haven't sold anything. It's all going back on there. Book stock in. That's been updated. And then you just go over to EPOS and put it through the till under like event payment or something similar. Okay, thank you.